What's up, bud? Day 2 of this week. Gonna start off with some pulling. So we're gonna deadlift first. I want you to find a heavy set of 10. So as I've been saying, just kind of rebuilding for the next couple weeks here. So we're not going super crazy with weights with some of the movements. Deadlift being one of them. So heavy set of 10, starting around 60 to 65-ish%. I'm gonna give you 4 working sets to find that heavy set of 10. No mixed gripping, so I definitely want overhand or hook grip for the deadlifts today. So no mixed grips. Take some significant rest in between these sets because these sets of 10, as you know, are a little more taxing. So maybe like 2 to 3 minutes, minimum 2 minutes in between working sets. So make sure you stick to some good rest today with the deadlifts. And then after that, you have some gymnastics work. Actually, you know what? I wanted to change this up just a little bit. So we're going to go toes to bar. Adding to this. I meant to do that the other day, but I can't. Changing it on my phone, the format kind of gets all screwed up, so it's kind of annoying. But that's your gymnastics stuff today. So you got strict chest to bar pull-ups. So working that strict pull, trying to pull deep here. So when we're doing strict chest to bar, I do want you to pull as deep as possible. So if you can go to middle of the sternum, bottom of the sternum, I want you to do that on the strict chest to bars because that's going to transfer into that muscle up with some deep pulling. And then toes to bar, you can kip on these guys. You don't have to go directly from the chest to bar into the toes to bar, but if you can hang onto the bar the entire time, even better. And then kipping ring dip. Let me know when you look at this, because I don't know that we've really done kipping ring dips. I'll put a couple of videos in there, but we haven't really gone over it, so I want to make sure that you're good with it. There's 2 methods basically. There's kind of like the pump the legs, like kicking your legs down, or there's like the, I guess, called butterfly version of the kipping ring dip, and that one's kind of bringing your knees up as you press up. I think we may have done a brief review of that, but I'll include a couple of videos on that. But just 4 kind of big working sets here. So that's the one where we're just going from one movement right into the next, and you're going to rest in between sets. So giant sets there for the gymnastic stuff. And then here's some row conditioning. So we kind of set our pace last week with the 2,000 meter row. So we're going to work off of that since we have an actual working number. So you're going to start your 250 meter rows at a 150 pace, and I want you to go 1 second faster each time. Meaning, so 150 on the very first set, and the next set you should be able to maintain 149, then 148. So really try to find your pace and maintain that, and you do that by your recovery time. So I hit my recovery, I'm trying to maintain my strokes per minute rate the same, and that will help me maintain my my 500, and just trying to drive and pull with the same amount of force. So I keep these times as I go through the those 200 meter or 250 meter pieces, but they should be pretty fast. So keep in mind pacing there, and then I want you to rest somewhere between 1 to 2 minutes each set. So no more than 2 minutes, no less than 1 minute, whatever you need to kind of recover, and so we can keep getting faster as we go through. You're doing 10 working sets today, 10 working sets of those 250 meter rows. And then finally just finishing off with some accessory work. So single leg RDLs, I want you to do this with the barbell. So maybe just starting with an empty barbell, maybe just adding some 10s on there, something like that, but it's going to be 8 per leg for the single leg RDL. And then kettlebell bottoms up carry. So this is like an upside down goblet carry. So instead of the handle being in front of my chin, the bell is going to be in front of my chin. I'm squeezing the horns of the kettlebell, pinching the elbows in close just like we do on a goblet, and then you're going to finish up with 15 hip extensions on the GHD. And that's it, man. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will put those kipping ring dip videos up in there. Later, brother.